Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 21st of November. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. This week we have Brainchip, Firefly, Insignia Financials, Premium and Slater Gordon. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter, but our best recommendations come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report, so please ensure you are getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, I'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management, so if you'd like our personal help in managing your portfolio, please give me a call. And the advice here is general only. So we've got the daily chart here of Brainchip. As we could see, massive rally earlier in the year on volume, pulled back on lower volumes, and then what's been good to see, I suppose, is a bounce. Again, good volume, so retested this low, rallied on higher volumes. On the way back recently, we could see that volumes have dried up, so it's doing all the right thing in that respect. What we now don't want to see it do is fall under this low, because it's if it's made a lower high, ideally we need to see it sort of tighten up here and then rally higher. So potentially you could buy it here and just run a tight stop under that low. Firefly, so we could see it's been trending well for over a year now. Most recently at the end of October there was a bit of a breakout and a rally, but it was sort of sold heavily after that last breakout. So what it needs to do is hold on to these lows here. We don't want to see it breach that. So it has bounced off that for now, but I think because of the steepness of this move down, you might see it just head sideways for a little bit. But ultimately it needs to hold on to this level, and if we flick over to a weekly chart, we could see here that this sort of $1 region is a fairly major level. So ideally, if it can hold on to that, then you'd be looking for your next buying opportunity. A breach of that would be a sell. Okay, Insignia Financials, so we'll stay with the weekly chart. We could see going back a number of years now, we've just had this massive downtrend, but it does look like it's breaking that downtrend now. So we're taking out the previous highs here, and we could see since the low we've now got a few higher lows, higher highs. So it's doing all the right things. So it looks like that downtrend is over and it's starting to get back into an uptrend. If I flick over to the daily chart, we could see the most recent move was pretty sharp. So naturally you'd expect some sort of consolidation. It might need to use up more time here. Maybe we get a bit more of a bull flag or something like that developing, but overall it looks good. We just need for whatever consolidation is happening to finish, and then that's your next buying opportunity. Okay, Premium, so just looking back over the past year, we could see that it's been trending higher, especially since the end of August. It's been the trends looked pretty good. So the reason why I like that is I could see this sort of sharp move up here, nice sort of corrective decline, another sharp move, flat consolidation, sharp move, and now it looks like we've just got this little bull flag. So doing all the right things, and it looks like yesterday was a bit of a breakout and there's some volume there as well. So potentially that's now your buying opportunity. You have a tight stop just under here, and if I zoom out, you'd expect it to possibly retest this above 70 cents. Okay, and finally Slater Gordon. So over the past year it's been trending pretty well. Some good sort of breakout opportunities, sort of buy opportunities. So if we sort of have a look, since the start of the year you had this upside break, that's a buy, and then you have this very sort of long consolidation, another upside break, sort of pulled back to retest this zone, and then we could see it's rallied pretty hard over the past few weeks. So given that rally there, so since that retest, the rally's become pretty vertical, so you can't chase it here. You might start to trim back into strength, trim into some of this strength, but ultimately I think for a buying opportunity you just need to wait for the next consolidation. We might get a bit of a pullback, it might head sideways for a bit, but I think you just need to be patient instead of chasing this one. Okay, well that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through and I'll try to cover it next Thursday.